just chilling in my kitchen to tidy up a bit for you guys. Come on. Hopefully you guys can hear me. The heater's being a little obnoxious, but we need it on because it's freezing outside. Today we finished building our framework of our cabinets. The only problem is we realized that it's very snug inside of here, the washer. When we put a trim on for the face of it, we're not going to be able to open this to really have much accessibility here. So we have to take this wall and move back a couple of inches to give us some more room there. After that, we're golden for some doors and baskets and spices and everything else. So.
So she said moving that wall like that was an easy thing to do, but that's pretty much just redoing everything that we already did.
Measuring and cutting is not my expertise at all, which is why you won't see me in any of these shots. And if you cut one foul line, you're pretty much down the toilet, so flushed away.
We're making cabinets here, we're not doing the bathroom. Can't be a flush down the toilet.
Fine, I'll flush you down the sink. Garbage disposal.
So here...
Or in the washer.
I think I got like a nail shot into my leg. Since I used the nail gun on these joints and then decided to cut it with the toaster circular saw, I ended up cutting right through the nails and one of them kind of shot out and stabbed me in the leg. But look at that. Woo, look at that angle.
Way to brag much. All right, calm down.
That's pretty impressive with the circular saw.
Circular saw.
Look at how that angle fits though. It's actually not that great, but so here we had a temporary place for the oven to fit. We removed that and now we're putting the permanent place between the two cabinets where the oven will sit on. We just put two 2x4s across. Oh, that's where I missed the board. And there it goes.
Moment of truth.
Yeah. It's pretty nice. This piece right here is for the diesel heater. This goes in front to hide it behind the rest of the cabinets. This piece right here, I cut out a little notch for the controller of the diesel heater to slide under and then rest on the face. And
Cutting them holes.
We then cut a hole for the front there so we can stick in
Our vent heater. The pipe that gives us heat to the bus. And this clip reminds me of Buddy the Elf.
So I slid the remote under the slot, fit perfectly, and it looks pretty good. We'll then mount it later.
Can I just pause the video real quick? I don't know why, but that beginning piece right there over the heater, for some reason says ref.
Reference.
Ref.
It was for the sizing of the...
No, referee.
Okay. All right.
Making sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
So I raised up this piece here for the bottom of the cabinet to sit on. And then I cut out a notch right here for the back of the oven cord to sit behind. Just like that. I put in the rest of the cabinet floors in as well. Those turned out really nice too. This is the putting in the rest of the trim, hoping that the oven still fits. Door still opens. Put a lot of nails in, and that trim looks pretty good.
No.
But
Keep going. In this clip, my fiance looks like he's constipated, but he is very concentrated, so the concentrated constipator.
I'm cutting the doors for the cabinets.
Look at how nice.
The next part here, somehow I just lost the footage for. I have no idea how, but it wasn't that exciting. This was just me putting on the rest of the hinges for the doors, so pretty easy to do.
We also chose to go with a really simplistic front face of the cabinet. Well, now that you guys are deaf, we're gonna not do any more audio. Enjoy the silent film.
This piece here, I laid down that trim and then laid the face of the drawer on it as just a spacer.
This was my coffee break.
Now we have to mount the drawer.
That's a lie. I sat in the hammock the whole time. But I helped you with this part, so...
This part here was when I realized that drawer pulls were actually a lot harder than I realized. For anyone out there wondering how to do these, this little latch here helps a lot. So use this or just actually read the instructions because I'm sure that helps too. Next, it was sliding in the drawer, but there's one problem that I don't think that the drawer was cut straight because this part rubbed a little bit. So we had to recut that, sand it down a little bit, and then it worked out great. Here, I made the bold move of just nailing it right on the face, but the nails that I used were way too short, so it literally did nothing. So then I had to hammer the nails back out, and then I used 1-inch nails, and they actually stayed on, so that was good. But once the drawer pull is actually on the drawers, that'll keep the face right on there, and we won't have any problems. This part here, we used 30-inch hinge strips for the drawers, or the doors for the washer and dryer. Some screws in my way. So there you have it. That is our kitchen.
And now we are ready for countertops, and we're pretty much good to go for painting and walls and everything else. So on to the bathroom.
Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you next time.
Skip that part. Just keep going.